Hello, welcome to Irish Football Fan TV. This is the Starting 11 show. Republic of Ireland travel to Luxembourg to face them in a friendly tomorrow evening. And I'm going to start off wasting no time. I'm going to go with Max O'Leary in goal. I think he deserves a chance just to show what he can do. We know what Caoimhín Kelleher is all about. We've seen what Caoimhín could do, like the save he made the other night against Senegal. But I think it's just time to just let Max O'Leary. He's travelled so often with the team and stuff like that. Never really got a look in at all. So I think it'd be nice to see him get a cap, and then if we could get Josh Keeley on, then maybe if things are going well, we could have a rotation and basically have Josh Keeley, not Conor Keeley's brother, Josh Keeley in goal. Then hopefully in the second half, and then off the defense wise, I think it could be good to go with a centre half pair in Darragh O'Shea and Nathan Collins. I know we're experimenting here, but let's try and keep somewhat of a settled defence. I go with them two as my centre half pairing, and don't scream at the screen just yet thinking Jake O'Brien's out of the team. I'm going to go Jake O'Brien right back, and there's a logic to this. If we're allowing Robbie Brady to get up, give away my left back. So if we allow Robbie Brady to get up on the left hand side, and then like Jake O'Brien does for Everton when he plays in that right back position, it allows the other two centre backs, and then Jake would act as a third, and they would come across, and that would allow Robbie Brady to get further forward and obviously create more chances for us on the left hand side. So that's why I have a logic there with that back four. And obviously there's a bit of experience in there as well from Nathan Collins, Darragh O'Shea, Robbie Brady, obviously with the most experience of them. And then in midfield, I'd like to see a similar midfield to what we saw against Senegal. I think Will Smallbone and Jason Knight in the midfield there. I think they've done a really good job, lots of energy in there, and I think someone who just deserves a cap and it deserves a start, in my opinion, is Killian Phillips. So I go with those three in midfield. That's just the way I see it. I just want to see some players getting a run, some players getting their first sort of games, but not too many, because we don't want to throw too many in and then it's a defeat and then it just looks like a bad result for them and it's just like not a memorable game. You think Gavin Bazun's first game was actually a loss against Luxembourg at home, but I'd be looking at this one to try and get players in and want to try and win the game, and I feel like Killian Phillips would actually help us win the game. So that's why I've gone with him in this scenario. I'm going to go with the front three then. So it's a 4-3-3 formation. I'm going to go Casey McAteer. I think he deserves it after the other night. Festy might feel a little bit hard done by there, and I can understand why. But because Casey McAteer got the goal and the way he set out his stall from the beginning of the game against Senegal, I think you have to start. I have to say you have to give him another look. On the left wing position then, there's not many options if I'm being honest. So I've gone with Ryan Manning, and it's just because he seems to have a good partnership with Robbie Brady on the left hand side. They're both left footed. They did well against Bulgaria. They've done all right against Senegal. So I just want to keep a bit of continuity in there as well. So I'll go with Manning on the left hand side, and just because he had a bit of a frustrating night the other night against Senegal, I would go with Adam Ida to start and hopefully score. And all that really matters in this game, I want to see is a bit of experimentation and then a win. And I think you could, if we're winning the game 2 or 3-1 or 3-0, I think then bring on your John Patrick Finn, and then you bring on these players. I think Troy Parr probably deserves a run there as well, or Evan Ferguson. But I just think in that kind of 4-3-3, that's who I'd like to see. Just start the game. Happy to see whoever come off the bench, grab a goal or whatever. But that's been my starting 11. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll talk to you all soon. Don't forget to subscribe as well. If you're new to the channel, please, a lot of you watch it but don't subscribe. So it'd help us out a lot if you would subscribe. Thanks very much. I'll speak to you later. Take care.